Let's jump into the Love Island segment. Yo, beautiful people, welcome to Love Island.
Love Island.
The day after. Guys, let's jump in. Day 2. What are we saying? What did you lot realise? What was your main takeaway from the episode?
Okay, cool. My main takeaway is that David is an arrogant, self-centered. You don't think David is arrogant?
Well, you're really good on a monologue.
This is the same man that called me selfish just because I introed the show.
This is the same man that introduced himself using YouTube comments.
Chiseled.
I don't get the backlash right now. You asked me what my takeaway was, and I'm telling you that
take away.
David was coming across very egotistical and very very full of himself.
You're very into himself. He comes to me as someone who never kind of grew up stage, so he never had to develop
He's
a
always been
personality.
like this,
He's
yeah.
always just been kind of an easy pick.
Yeah.
I think in Italy he's a dime a dozen, but maybe here he just really plays into his whole Italian stallion type of thing in it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm sorry, is that accent
no
that's...
sauce? Do you see the way he kissed Tasha as if he was sending off to school?
Little quick peck.
No, but I like that though. Have some class because he knows that
he didn't do that.
He knows that he's the prize, and they're all dying to lips him.
I think sex with
I'm
him
not
would
going
be
to give
so
you too
boring.
much.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's not giving personality.
He's not giving his servitudes. He doesn't know how to do stuff for
He
others.
seems kind of boring. And also,
one day.
is it Gemma?
Esther said it's only been one day.
He's been there you guys are like, he's not giving servitude. He's not there for others. He's not considerate.
No, I'm saying personality is coming across a bit dry, a bit drab.
Everyone's personality is coming a bit dry.
Not
No
really.
one's made me like.
That's true.
Everybody is not giving at the moment.
Yeah, but okay, cool.
People
Everyone's
are
not
missing
giving,
the
but he's
light-skinned
really not
men.
giving. And then also, are we going to talk about the age difference between? Are we titling him like Robert?
No, do you know what?
No,
I
that's
don't
wrong,
think that comparison is fair.
Yeah, it's not.
Because really, truly, everyone's there for love.
Yeah, but he's 27, picking the 19.
But that's only because
No, but it's a game.
I know, but
show.
she has teen in her age.
Can I explain why I think he picked her?
Why?
He picked her because he's somebody that he's judging people on their prestigeness. Do you know what I mean? So, and she comes across with her, like, the way she played the game, as in the way she's full of herself, he connects with that. Do you know what I mean? Everybody else was a bit too gagging for him. Everybody else, and he also knows that she's the one that...
she's gagging for him too. She's basically like, pick me.
She's
She's like, I
gagging for him, but she's
I don't
gagging for him in a
seconds.
language he understands, which is full of her selfness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they definitely match.
Yeah,
do you know what I
yeah.
said? My worst nightmare would be to be stuck in an elevator with both of them. Like, I can't imagine how much energy I would lose just listening to them talk. Like,
Yeah.
I am, of course. But like, I feel like he just liked her because she gives off prestigeness in whatever way.
Yeah.
And so he's just playing that game. He has no source. And even if he had source, I don't know if he'd be able to deliver it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he's picking up. I don't know if so.
I don't know which one of you said that, but I feel like he's never needed to have sauce. His looks.
Yeah,
his
his
looks
looks is what's
Yeah,
carried
so
him
he
through
doesn't.
life.
He just, exactly.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody has never had an ugly face, never had acne, never had like anything. Like, you can tell because they don't know how to navigate life based on personality.
Yeah,
This guy navigates life based on accent.
Yeah, boy.
he even said, "Oh yeah, I'm used to doing the picking."
Yeah.
Remember? He said
And
that.
then and you can
But a
see
lot
how
of them are
women-
saying that though, and I'm like,
Nah.
because Amber said it, India said it. I'm like, you guys are on the wrong show, man.
Do you know what it reminds me
Yeah,
of?
India is a woman, so she can definitely say that.
Fair. Do you know what it
Okay,
reminds me
I
of
guess.
though? It reminds me of when you're good looking in secondary school, or the fastest in the secondary school, or the smartest in secondary school. Then you go to college and you realize you're a dime a dozen. That's what the Love Island house kind of does. Somebody had a good take though. Davido, he should be.
You know, someone said in the comments,
Yes.
you said it like 12
That
different
you said it
times.
like
12
different ways. But they said keep going. They love it.
Yeah.
We have no choice. Here we are today,
Because
guys.
you really can't say it, so it's natural.
So this young fella, he
Young fella.
he should be on Too Hot to Handle. That should have been the house
Oh,
for
yeah,
him.
that should be,
He was wrong. This was the wrong casting
show.
for him, 100%. Because he's not going to be able. You know, the British public gets bored of people really quickly when they don't have a bit of grit. They don't have a
Yeah,
bit
but
of
you know that
personality.
because of the accent, he might win the British public with the same way he's winning girls in the house.
And also, I thought he's gonna dump Gemma for one of these two new girls as well.
You feel like he is?
I feel like he is.
I feel like which one of them is giving that is going to do that?
I think Gemma's a little girl for him. If I'm honest.
I think, but Gemma's got the look that he wants. I don't think he's running. I don't think he's there for love. As much as he's saying that. Because how are you going to tell me, he loves love, talking about he broke up with his last girl in December and now he wants something serious. You don't want to break before you go something serious again. And they were together for 2 years.
Why does he need a break?
You know,
you have
there's
to
a
heal.
timeout for you.
I'm not like.
No, you have to heal.
I don't believe anyone really goes on Love Island to find love.
No, but he's like doing too much. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't think he's going for one of the new. He might go just to shake things up a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think that aesthetics-wise, and I hate to say this, but I don't sound ridiculous, but aesthetics-wise, and to be a winner, none of the new girls are going to give. Even that one.
What do you think Gemma's giving?
Gemma looks-wise is giving. Isn't that Owen's daughter?
Yes, she is, but she's not winning us over personality-wise. But you know, at the same time, Amber from last season, the villain. Once if you're consistently a villain, if you're consistently like not likable, people start to believe it's your personality. They start to like you for being consistently that way.
Yeah.
So if she remains kind of stuck up and all of that the whole way through, it's cool. What's gonna flog her is if she suddenly changes into a nice person to get a guy. And I can see she's got that capability because the way she treats Liam like he's a dustbin man, and the way she treats this man that has not said a full sentence to her, night and day.
I need Liam to stand up.
Yeah.
Because you're actually a very good looking guy.
Like, no, but it rattled him though. She rattled him.
Yeah, but like, babes, you got he must know who her dad is. Because he's auditioning.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Some men don't want to fight.
Audition. It's not not fighting.
Show. You have to
punched him. When he said the whole thing about the horses in the house, he was already flopping. You know, like when you're a little bit rattled, so you're just saying words now. So he fucked up and he said, "Oh yeah, but you must have a big house, but horses aren't actually in the house." He just was rattled, right?
Yeah.
That moment, she looked at him and then she just and we only seen a couple minutes. She is constantly shitting on his confidence.
Did you see when he was like, "Oh, you're this, you're this, you're that"? She's like, that's nice.
Yeah, she's just... And the thing's like, he needs to stop trying to even pander to her. Like, he needs
and she'll like him then. Because did you see how she looked when the girls were doing the challenge? When
the girls were kissing him?
She looked. She was like,
or maybe I'm not paying attention
I think
to him.
some guys, some of you all know this, but I think with Liam, what he needs to do is act like he's not interested in her. And she will come running the back.
He should have done that from the moment he made the 12 horses in the house comment. He should have laughed it off and he should have walked away. Because here's my thing, Liam, he's actually not even had the time to flex his wings a little bit. He's not a last choice in the house. And he's
a good
right
guy.
But what he's done, he's put her on a pedestal. He put her on a pedestal because that's his girl. He has to have her like, can we talk about Mr. Bish?
Luca Bish.
Can we talk about him, please?
I like Bish.
Can we talk about him? Because he's probably got the most personality.
Yeah, he does.
I like him too.
And he knows it.
He's got the most personality, but he's also the one that is playing the game in terms of getting to know the two girls. How can he forget the sex position?
They're coming to him though.
No, he's putting out bait.
The other girl who's not actually his...
Tasha.
She's always on him.
She's gagging.
Yeah, but he forgot the sex position. And in the first 1 minute of talking, he asked her what her favorite... They're getting to know each other.
Broken Eagle.
And his way was... What's sex position?
Yeah.
He even asked her to explain because he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And you get in the challenge. Tasha, she was
What's her name? Her name is
Paige. Paige is my favorite. I love Paige.
Paige seems so beautiful, man. Paige for me is going to be super entertaining because Paige has forgotten she's on TV already.
She's living.
She's already in it. And do you know what I like? That's one thing I took away. The way Tasha is and the way Paige is. It reminds me of how I think white people date anyway. This carefree. Today is a new day. I can flirt with this person and flirt with that person and just having maximum fun.
Yeah.
Like, whereas India and what's the
Amber?
Amber,
they're gonna, if they're not careful,
they're gonna lose us.
Lose us.
First of all, you got my man's name wrong, right? But can you guys pronounce it properly just so that I make sure I'm not getting it wrong?
Davide.
Ikenna.
You see how Amber was like IKK.
Do you know I said
it's IK?
I said not the blacks mispronouncing
no respect.
black names on British television. What is the
rude.
substitute teacher? Because I just thought like, guys, you don't understand how much you're slightly playing
I'm almost thinking she was planted in there.
I personally think that Love Island are doing an agenda saying you blacks wanted everything.
We're gonna get to that.
Yes.
Because
that conversation is a conversation. Right, let's get through everything else and then and what else was there? Okay, the kissing challenge. Damien.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you feel India picked Dami on purpose, even though she might not thought that it was him?
She wanted to see if there was a spark.
Yeah,
it's the smartest.
But then did you hear her say that though? There wasn't a spark. No, she said there wasn't. It was okay, but if it was a different situation, a romantic situation, then there might have been a spark. So I'm like, what's your truth?
If you like somebody, you could kiss them
in the bin.
There'll
be a spark,
and there'll be a spark. The bottom line is that I feel like what we're doing now is that we're not even projecting black love onto them. We gave up that first day.
Yeah,
it's now them trying to.
They've read Twitter over the years.
But you know what it is? I think for them, ideally, what they would have wanted to do was not be paired with an agenda. Just be with somebody, right?
Yeah.
The fact that both the two black girls were paired with two black boys, I feel like you can't ignore that. Do you know what I mean? Ultimately, I feel like when she kissed Dami, I thought it looked like a good kiss. Dami did the whole hand on the neck thing, but the gentle thing. You know, that thing. Yeah. So yeah, he did all of that. And I felt like, oh, maybe this is a proactive kiss. This is a passionate kiss.
on TV.
Apparently, they were just flogging tongue. There wasn't no love there. But that's fine, man. That's
None
fine.
of them are.
They need to not be desperate. They need to understand more people are going to come into the house.
Yeah.
They're going to be okay.
And then
would you make it to other people come in? Because someone's leaving.
When the camera panned to
This
Ikenna
week.
when they kissed, he didn't seem to even care.
Who?
Ikenna jumped into Davidia's bed.
Yeah, I see.
Did you
In
see
the morning.
though?
Is he Curtis?
I feel like he's just
No,
like
but
a
you know
free
what-
spirit.
do you know
he's
what
just,
cheeky
he's just,
is?
he's just down for
Can
whatever.
I bring up one topic after this? Go ahead.
India, when she was in bed with him, when the camera panned over her really quickly, 'cause you know me, I could pick up anything. She looked like she had the ick.
Yeah.
And then when he left, she's like, "Oh, was that bad? He left me already." But you said you didn't want him to
They
touch
don't know what they
anything.
want. The bottom line,
So
they
what
don't-
do you want?
They don't like the guy, but they want attention.
Mhm.
They don't like okay, first
Okay,
of all.
that's what you
that was too
tried
loud.
Mhm.
That was too loud, okay? Because
African
do
dad.
you know what I mean? You can tell they don't like the guy, but they don't have other options, so they don't
Yeah,
want him.
because-
but the man thing, be a Gemma right now. Like sit in your like Gemma's attitude has been, if I'm gonna die
Consistent.
alone on this beach, then I'm gonna die alone on this
Yeah.
beach.
Yeah.
Be about that, because you've gone from not rating him, still not rating him, but pretending to rate him. You're making it hard for us to buy into you right now.
Yeah,
sis.
I'm confused about her stance on him because it's
Yeah.
so up and down.
And I'm sure he is as well. And the thing's that the bottom line, he's not even that into her, really.
No, not really.
So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing is that what's been interesting as well, for me as a qualified psychologist and anthropologist, is seeing the way men react to what they think is the best looking man in the house. There's very different reactions.
Yeah, they're very threatened.
I love that, because you're invested. Yes, let's talk about it.
They're very threatened.
They're very threatened. So you have Luca that said, make him your best friend. You have Liam that is rattled and has no words.
He's just about to cry.
Yeah,
Because
he's on the verge
he
of
knows
tears.
that he's a direct threat because he wants his girl.
But also because my man's bed was right next to him and everyone's making fun of that.
Yeah.
You have Dami and you have
Ikenna.
you have Ikenna who, let's forget about Dami for a second. We have Ikenna who's just friendship. This is I be for holiday.
Yeah.
Like just kind of really giddy, almost puppy like, just
Yeah.
wanting to be in the
I
mix.
need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have who's the other person? Andrew, who is also direct competition because Tasha, she's out here.
Yeah.
But because he doesn't like Tasha, but he doesn't like to lose. So you can see him putting a little bit more work in.
Yeah.
And then you have Dami, who knows that both the black girls are going to be single at the end of this anyway, because this guy has not even checked with them. I don't think he's even said hello. Did you see his manager came out?
They said what?
So Davia, his manager came out.
Who? Davia?
Who's that?
His manager, I listened to the
David.
audience. She said I should keep getting it wrong.
I thought you meant Dami, you know. I said,
His manager came out and said even at work he never spoke to any of the black girls. The only black girl he spoke to was me.
His manager?
His manager from his old job.
Serious?
And do you know why he's?
I thought you meant his current talent manager.
No.
I said you to fire her.
No, guys, this is
His
crazy.
manager from old work.
She's black, and she was like, yeah, he never used to talk to anyone except for me because I'm his boss. And she was like, which people kind of have the assumption anyway that Italy is not the most pro-black.
That's
place
what's ironic
anyway.
that I like them.
Do you know what I mean? You like a challenge.
I do.
But yeah, so she came out and she said all of that stuff. And it's crazy because anyone from your past, she might not even be his manager. But
Can you imagine? Yeah.
I can't
You
even.
know, I'm gonna,
She said that's why his full-time job is full-time Italian because he ain't employed.
but you know what
Fired
though?
him.
What was the need of that? Because really, do you know what is what I
got
don't
lots
like
of
sometimes?
retweets.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you can tell it's evident that a guy doesn't like a girl. Like in this house, right? It's evident he doesn't like her. But here we are doing threads about him not liking her. Do you want him to like her and then hate her in secret and treat her a certain way?
It's giving woe is me, and it's giving what we wanted with Kaz as well. Like, remember that white dude?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name
really
yet.
know.
But like, do you know behind the scenes, Kaz was like, he was really not nice to him. He didn't talk to him. He didn't do anything. Then the camera just caught me not wanting to engage with him, and it made it look like I was playing both of them. But he wasn't that nice to me.
But that's my issue because it's like if you
allegedly
go in the words of Koi, go where you're celebrated, right? If you can tell that this guy doesn't like him, I don't think we should spend time on being outraged because black people we love outrage. I'm gonna get that ties in again to that.
Let's
topic
go
that's
into that
coming.
topic. Come on.
Do you get me? So we love outrage of this guy doesn't like us. But why do you? If he doesn't like you, why would you want him to play with you knowing that he doesn't like you, but you want him to use you. Do you get me?
It's kind of giving self-victimizing. It's giving woe is me a little bit. And you don't need to be in that. She like, India also has not given me any inclination that she's even looked at this guy. Yeah. Like, she might have called him good looking at the beginning, but India, I'm sure, has the radar that all black girls have when somebody is not for you. So she would have shut down the door. Maybe Amber might be the only one that maybe sometimes is just attentive. But even Amber, I couldn't tell you who Amber's type is to this day.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you if she's into black guys, white guys, Italian guys, biracial. I don't know what she's into at all. India, I think she just wants somebody with sauce.
Yeah,
she just wants somebody with sauce, someone with confidence, and somebody who wants her. Mandem.
She wants Mandem.
Mandem. That's it. Like that's it. Or Alex Bowen. I don't know if you know him, but
basically what I was going to talk about as well is how I feel like obviously over the years we've always complained about the fact that Love Island is not diverse and blah blah. And do you know what? A part of me doesn't even think this public thing about public put them together. I think Love Island producers did that together. Yeah, that and they just blame the public because we have no proof of this ever happening.
Right. Nobody voted for this
because I specifically voted for a white man, so I don't know about y'all. But I feel like now they're like, you want blacks because really and truly now this is now not a true reflection of how society is. Black people are not that many in any given situations unless it's a black event. So now we've got
the sample size
because we've got 2 black guys, 2 black girls, and now we've got another black girl going in. There's 5 blacks in a pool of 12.
What do y'all want, man?
But that's the thing. We wanted to. Do you know what it reminds me?
But the thing is, it's like nothing's ever good enough though. Because I've been here for years.
No, don't let them do that. They're twagging you. They're poisoning you. Let me explain.
Can I read something from the listener actually? Because it ties into that. It tells you what we want. So one of the ladies, a lovely person in our YouTube comments, Nicole Williams. I'm going to say her name because it's on YouTube. So
that's
she must be right with it.
Shout you, sis.
And second name.
Yeah, because
you may be getting
it's in a public domain.
You may be getting a full tank of gas. Continue.
Yeah.
So basically, she said,
you're paying for that.
Okay. No, I'm not.
She said, although I only started watching Love Island UK last year, as I skimmed through prior seasons, the one consistent.
It's all right.
Starting again.
I feel at home here.
It was a lot. Although I only started watching Love Island UK last year, as I skimmed through prior seasons, the one consistent theme to me seems to be that white people are the prize on this show. The show seems to continuously cast white people that are attracted to and chase each other, but also makes it a point to cast black people that are also attracted to and chase them as well. LOL. I'm glad that this season the black couples were coupled together, whether that lasts or not. Now, unless this show is just simply a reflection of actual black dating life in the UK, going forward, I think the show producers should make it a point to cast black people that actually are attracted to other black people. Otherwise, just keep it white. Because from what I've seen, they have yet to cast a few white people that are 100% openly attracted to black men, women from the start. Yes. And no, I'm not counting Teddy and Faye. That was embarrassing.
Oh, I like
Anyway,
this
great show. I love her. Because it's true. My thing is, when you said, what do we want? I just want you to be authentic with it. If you're not, if it's a white show, I'm still gonna watch it. I love white mess. I love it. So I watch Real Housewives.
My favorite.
I absolutely love it. So if it's gonna be that, then be that. But you can't be casting people, where black people are always the backup plans. These black girls, if the black guys leave, even the black guys, do you know what it is? The black guys that are cast on there are not black guys that like black women, first of all. Low key, I feel like Dami might.
I think Dami's open.
Yes,
but I think Dami
does. But I don't feel like I don't feel like he thinks it's gonna get him anywhere. So he's not being forthcoming with that, right? He's hiding it, I think. And I think with Ikenna obviously we know what he likes. Kim Kardashian was reference point. We know what he likes.
He says buns.
But for me, there's that. But I feel like, if you're not gonna cast black people that like black people and white people that like black people too, what are we doing here? Because typically with these shows, it tends to be white women that choose the black guys. And whatever it is, the black women seems to always be carrying last. Yeah. They then become a token thing. That's what we saw even with Amber several seasons ago, where the squarehead mixtures guy didn't really... He liked her and then he played her whatever. Then a white guy comes as if like he's a savior. You get to be chosen by a white guy. Not here for it. Not here for it. So that's what I want. I want them to either be authentic with it, or if you're not going to be, this whole, for me, I see it as a token. This whole casting, throwing black people, Ghanaian, English, Irish,
see it as
it's
an
too
agenda.
much.
I see
it's an agenda. It is an agenda because
I feel like
it's too much.
Because the things that what we all forget is that everybody sees tweets. So the producers see it the same way that we see it. I think the fact that it took them this long to even get to this stage was them being unwilling to actually hear what was being said. The bottom line is, for me, it reminds me of when our school never used to celebrate Black History Month, even though most of the pupils were Black. And we were like, give us Black History. Do you know what they did? They made us all write an essay. It's like they give you what you want, but they make it painful. We were meant to do a plays and have a day to watch movies and shit. And they made it something that wasn't enjoyable. So when they're saying, here you go, Blacks and all of that stuff, right? In my head, it's like, you're still pushing a narrative that you had to help us and it still didn't work. The bottom line is that Black women are incredibly beautiful. Black men are just ridiculously delicious. And it's not a hard sell. We're not a hard sell. Do you know why we're not a hard sell? Because in every other part of your comms, every other part of your advertising, you lot utilize us or inspired by us. And that's okay, we let you. But don't try and make it seem like we're a hard sell. It's not a hard sell, because even walking down the road every day, I see tons of white guys look at me. Like, do you know what I mean? And they look at me like I'm unattainable even. So my thing to you, my thing with this is, the solution is very simple. Get Black men that like. And do you know what? I'm even going to say this, even exclusively Black women, because that's a reality, bro. Like, why is it that everybody in that show needs to have an open door to everyone else? Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is,
vice versa.
The Black men who like Black women know that the Black women they like ain't going to be on Love Island. They're not applying for Love Island to find Black women that they want, because they ain't going to find them there.
And you have won this argument. Thank you.
But the thing is, though, this is why I think, I never watched Love Island like before like that, innit?
Really?
Yeah. I think the first one I watched was, and probably my favourite one, was that the last one? Anyway, was the one with where Michael and Priscilla got together.
Oh, yeah.
Because to me...
Even that one.
No, what's wrong with that one?
He came out and said we forced him into Black love.
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Kai!
You should. Whole argument in the bin now.
Wait a minute. No.
And that was the question I asked you yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you feel pressure
Michael did
to
that.
couple up with the Black girl?
He said he liked her, obviously. He didn't.
society,
It's not
what's
like
that?
he didn't like her, but he just said he felt a lot of, this guy is rattled.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm
But
sure.
Do you know how
we didn't do
Priscilla
that.
looks?
We didn't do that. Michael
she's
did that, by the way.
No, but Mike,
ratted you.
remember, Mike was after the other woman before.
But I thought that was part of the game. But when he saw Priscilla, he was like he's praising.
Yeah, I'm sure he liked Priscilla. Obviously, they were together afterwards. But Michael also made it clear that he liked the twin, or one of the twins.
Jess or something.
Yeah, you don't go from that. You don't.
Yeah.
That's a wide.
No, but I think he went for Jess to stay in.
Yeah, that was how he was acting at the time.
Yeah, because
in
when
my
Priscilla
head,
came, he was
Michael
out
actually
there.
played it right, because he actually successfully played villain, which is very hard without being too disliked.
Yeah.
But in my head anyway, he did say, not in my head, he said this. He said, and I felt the pressure, and I'm so glad he actually said it, because I feel like I don't like that was just a thought process that people say. It's like he actually said, I felt the pressure to do this, which I think is so unfair to Priscilla, by the way, because but I don't think he meant it like he didn't like her. They were together for
just saying
a while. But he was like, it's a reality that you're aware of how, you know what I mean?
And to be fair, like, say if I was in Love Island, like you asked me the other day, I think people will look to, especially people that know me, will look to me to try and to find that Black woman, whoever she is, make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you've got someone, like Priscilla, it's not hard work, bro.
It's not hard work.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should be happy.
It's not hard work.
And make it work.
It's not hard work. I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people are saying stuff like, oh, they gave us Black love and it failed. Or somebody was like, how we're one more person from love and hip hop. And I feel like they're making it like the producers have won because they've made us feel like we asked for too much. When in reality, you did what we asked for poorly. As in, like, it's not, like I said, it's not a hard sell. Like, Black people are beautiful. It's not a hard sell. Like, I don't even, like, in my head, I ended the episode thinking, so Tasha's the top pick in this house. Because the way that the house is revolving around her and she's having the most action and stuff like that, I'm not surprised by it. I know this is a largely white country. She's blonde and all of that. But I just feel like she's the top pick.
Yeah. You know what it is? The
The
Dammies and the Kenners, they're the type of guys I expect to apply for Love Island and to want to be on the show.
That's true.
The Ovies, that to me is an anomaly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect a guy that looks like Ovi.
And they're not good
who has
TV.
his type of demeanor to want to go on Love Island.
And they're not good TV either. Like, Ovi was lovely to look at and he had moments, but Ovi wasn't...
He was just chilled and laid back.
He was icing, but he wasn't the cake. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like there's certain characters, and often they're white characters, that are allowed to be... Like, even Theo. Theo's Black. He's biracial, right?
Yeah.
He was a fantastic character, but I think he also was biracial, so he was given that leeway to be naughty, but it didn't mean him being disliked. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. When Michael was in there and he was doing up strategic, he was genuinely very, disliked.
Yeah,
It very disliked. And that's the thing. When you do naughty as a black person on these shows, it's not just cheeky. It's you're disliked.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and that's a lot to carry, the whole of Britain disliking you. Do you know what I mean? So, man, I don't know. Let's see how it plays out. We have 2 more girls in the house. What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think Liam's gonna get with one of them, or is gonna crack with one of
just looking at aesthetically, I don't think they're gonna like Liam. I don't think Liam's gonna be their type. I don't know. I think, like I said earlier, I think David's gonna make a play for one of the new girls. Yes,
I think Luca's gonna make a play for one of the new girls, and I think one of the current girls is gonna become free. I think Paige and Liam are gonna have a conversation.
I think Ekenna's gonna try and move to one of the new girls too. Because I don't think Ekenna's happy in his current situation.
Ekenna's there for holiday right now. Yeah, he hasn't been turned on at all.
Even Dami and Amber, they just seem so fickle right now.
Do you know what it is? When you have to tell somebody to like you, newsflash, they don't like you. And the bottom line, they both don't like each other. But what I see Amber doing is, as the girl, wanting to be liked. Like, she's wanting the attention. And that's not crazy. She's in the house half naked all the time. She wants the attention. But I think, so she's like, I don't like Dami, but how dare Dami not like me? That's what she's giving.
Do you feel like any of the other guys have shown her any attention? I don't feel like no one's, apart from Dami, is speaking to her, Amber.
Who, Amber?
Yeah.
It's very race relations right now.
Do you know what? I honestly think with all of them, I don't feel like they all know what show they're on. I'm starting to get my nerves. I feel like no one is there
playing.
No one is being intentional. Everyone is acting as if it's the real world. When India said, I want to take things, so I said, you're fumbling the bag, you're pissing me off. I feel like they all should have come in, just be more proactive, like talk to this person. Like, it's almost as if like they're low-key, they're childish to me, all of them. I don't care with the age, whether you're 19 or 35, you're all childish to me. Because I think even in someone they like, someone they coupled up with, talking to someone else, they're acting as if like there's a bit of jealousy. I don't know you. It's been 24 hours since I met you.
But we need that level of youthfulness. Otherwise, we would have a very
But you know what it is?
Boring show.
It's making. I think that's why we're having a boring show. I think we need to get it moving, guys. We've got 12 weeks.
Well, do you know what's going to happen? Someone leaving the house is going to cause that.
That's what I think happened.
Also, you know the new girl that said, I'm coming to take your man. I said the last girl that said that. But
she's happily married with a child
now. Oh, wow. But basically, there's a girl, I can't remember her name now. I wouldn't say actually.
She was there for she was from Casa Amor.
She was in Casa Amor, and she was like, we're coming to take your mans. She came in, no guy picked her. She never made it to main villa, and that was
time.
No screen time.
No screen time. She was gone
nothing.
In seconds.
So when that new one came, I was like, we're going to take him. I said,
play this correctly. But do you know what? I feel like the 2 new girls that come into the house, another thing, one of them is 27. She's an actress. I liked her, and I'm still open to liking her until
she said, the one that's taking people's mans.
Taking people's mans. Yeah. I liked her until she said she was an actress, because then she followed the actress up by saying, I want to create drama. And I was like, this one is going to bring such fictional energy.
Do you know what's
But she's going to be entertaining. Yeah. And that's all I care about.
Her name's Ekin. You know when she said that? I said, they let this run. I would have said, cut. Yeah. See that again. Take that out.
Yeah.
Because it was very borderline cheesy. Yeah.
And it was very like,
not even borderline.
You're just playing the game.
And now if you find someone that you love, no one's going to believe you. But my thing is that with her, she's also 27. So, which is inside that house, almost 40. Yeah. And I don't think that's true. I feel like, do you know what I mean? I don't think that's true. But I think if you have someone who's 19, who literally just came out of the room, and everybody else, I remember at the beginning when they first entered the house, the girl was like, I feel so old, and she was 24.
Wow.
So now 27-year-olds come in, and the only person that's your age mate is Davija. Yeah. So with all of that, I'm sticking to this child. So with all of that being said, I just feel like, I don't know, because the other person that was like slightly older than everybody else was Rachel in the last season. Yeah. And within seconds, the emotional stress of life.
We need to get Rachel on here.
Yeah.
Rachel will come on here because Rachel went on a couple of podcasts and she
has been honest.
She
loved that.
Her contract was up. She said, I'm a top what I need to talk.
What? But say what you want to say.
Not in a bad way, but she was just real about it. Because I think also, we don't realize, obviously we only watch for an hour, blah, 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 whatever, but we don't realize how much production goes into it. Like, they can have conversations and they say to them, do that again.
Yeah.
You didn't give that energy.
Wow.
More energy, basically.
Yeah.
And
so
they have to be, it's basically acting.
Do they get paid to be on it though?
No, but I think it's
they just get home on board.
Yeah.
But they take a percentage of their pay afterwards as well.
Like, well, who's paying my bills when I'm away?
What do you mean?
Who pays my direct debit when I'm away?
You
set that up, innit?
Yeah.
But I'm not at my job because I'm on.
But this is a job opportunity for a lot.
I guess.
Part and parcel of going.
But so there's a lot of production that goes into it because you know when Leanne went viral, she's like, so obsessed with me.
Yeah.
She was saying how like they'd had a long ass day of repeating stuff and filming, and it was long. And then that was the one time she had to nap, because basically if you're sleeping, they can wake you up. Yeah. So that was the one quiet time where she hid away to nap. And then he came to her, and she's just like, bro, like, you know. And so she was like, that's why she reacted that way. But of course, the way they put it out wasn't like that. Because after that, then that's when he moved to Castle Moore and then left her and all that kind of stuff. But I think Rachel was a good addition in here.
Is she white or black? Rachel?
No, she's mixed.
Black.
She's
black.
black.
Okay.
She's black.
She was black.
No, sorry, she's black. She's black.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's black. But yeah, man, I feel like yesterday's episode, this was more interesting than the actual episode, in my opinion. But
always is.
That's why you got TBA. Do you know what I mean? But we will watch tonight as well.
Yes.
And
we go
keep
again.
you guys updated. And so let's head into our last headline so we can keep you guys abreast.